3 more episodes to go, and the lights will be off.
Yeah.
It's sad, but
Ice busy boy. Ice busy.
Hey, one episode, yeah. It's busy. Manje sing busy.
Come have president with the dinner.
Yeah.
Eh? Yo.
Come have president with the dinner. No, it's clear that we are closing the show, guys. We're gonna have a president with the dinner. You know, sometimes why we don't get help is because we don't look like we need help. And that's the consequences of, unfortunately, building a brand. There will be people that will eat out of you. People waiting for you to move. And moving has nothing to do with resources.
Yeah, but all good things come to an end.
Yep.
Each season comes to an end. It's been a good run, guys.
We're getting a new co-host now.
Hey, Sahamba. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, guys, what? Yo, what's up, guys? It's Nqobile Tembane from Top Traders South Africa. I'm not sitting alone. I'm sitting with my amazing co-host.
His Excellency, the Honorable Mr. President, the next Black President of the Republic of South Africa.
Maka, why are you being this person? The
What
next
the-
okay, no, but you didn't say the first black, okay?
No, I
but-
said the next.
Oh, okay.
I don't know which guy is going to come after this.
Yeah.
This one that is currently there. After
Yeah.
that guy, then it's me.
Yeah.
Hopefully the next guy that is coming, whether white or black, doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
We're closing the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every good thing must come to an end.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss the cameras. I'm gonna miss everything.
Yeah, it's been a run, guys. It's been a run. But we've learnt a lot. A lot has happened on this podcast. But hey, before we get into that, MJ, how are you?
I'm good, but I'm sad that today's our last day at work.
Yep.
Yeah, but let me say I'm sad for the first time. And how are you?
I'm content. That's all. I'm very happy. I'm happy at the impact of the podcast, Industry Chats podcast.
Yeah.
When we started it out, it was meant to do what it's doing today.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that the vision along the way, the vision kind of becomes, I don't know how to put it, but sometimes your vision becomes more refined.
Yeah.
As you move towards something, when you've got motion, when you're moving, when there's movement in your life, the vision kind of becomes more clearer, if I can put it like that. And I think at some point it became so clear to us. We were like, this is what we're doing with this podcast. It became so clear. And I think it's one of those things where when you sit back and look back and you're like, we've pushed, eh?
Yeah.
We've really pushed. I don't even know. Bro, can you tell me how many episodes do we have here? Before we continue with today's episode, let's talk about some of the most common trading rituals and superstitions. Some days are more favorable for trading than others. There's a specific time of the year that affects trading for other reasons other than economic or political one. It's better not to trade on Mondays. It's better not to trade on Fridays. Better not to trade in December. Well, luckily nowadays, you do not only need to put your trust in unjustified superstitions, but on the obvious facts and information available to you with Octa Space. Octa has made huge strides in the trading industry, where you can quickly analyze the market news and insights right in the app and start trading by using Octa Trader. Octa Space gives a seamless transition from learning into trading. You can do all the following in one app: insights in real time, pattern analysis, technical and fundamental analysis, educational tips, a quick flow to turn an idea into a trade. It may be difficult to start something new by yourself, but it's easier if you're in a community of like-minded people. Octa Space can help with that. You can read posts, analyze them, and also put up reactions. The Octa Trading app is user-friendly and available on the App Store, Google Play Store, and a web version. And don't forget, use the promo code MarketMaster for a 100% bonus on your deposit. Try Octa Space today. Can you please check how many in industry?
CHATS.
Yeah.
What other industry, baby?
There's 97, but I don't know from where.
97
97
episodes. Really?
Wow.
You lying?
Wow.
No, that's from like Scooby Day.
Yeah, like in all, 97.
3 more episodes and it's 100.
Wow. I probably did maybe 15 of that.
15?
Yeah.
Half, more than half.
Is it?
Yeah, you've been here for a while, eh?
It always feels like I'm a new presenter.
MJ, you've been here for over a year now. In front of your screens, guys. Over a year, MJ's graced us with his presence week in, week out.
I hope you're enjoying, guys. I hope I'm not bothering you. I'm not annoying you. With some of the comments, someone sent me a DM and said, "You made a comment. What? Who are you referring to?" I'm like, forget it. Forget it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Wow, 100 episodes. Almost there.
This gets you thinking.
Yeah.
Gets you thinking. Maybe we should push like 3 more episodes, eh?
All right, so let's do this. Let's do 3 more episodes, then we can shut down the podcast. We all agree?
Yeah.
Let's hear from the boss.
I think episode 100 needs to be a special one, though, eh?
What are you thinking?
Nah. We'll talk about it off camera. But Nkuza, apparently I said...
50 episodes. MJ has done 50 episodes.
Oh, half. Gee. That's impressive.
50?
More than half.
Yeah, it's more than half, eh?
Yeah. So it's how many hours?
50 hours.
50 hours.
MJ is now calculating per hour. How much do I get paid to sit here?
Yeah, it's called aggregation. Yeah, 50 divided by something. Just, okay, I won't do this much.
Oh, man. The vision became so clear at some point, and I think we've just been running with it. Sharing information about the industry that I think a lot of people for so long didn't want us to talk about or didn't want it to be out there. I actually, last week's episode, I actually got a call from someone. We were talking like, "Oh, Chief, how can you share all that information, Chief? Why now you are just..." But it's just a homie of mine. We're just talking, it wasn't anything serious.
Yeah.
But it was just like, why are you guys sharing so much? What we shared last week as well. But also when you look back at all the episodes, you find that, hey, look, we've been sharing stuff that people have been operating within certain circles. Whereas now you come to Industry Chats podcast and we tell you that, don't look at them like this. They're making money like this, and this is how you guys can also make money. Simple like that. Because you know what, I have a strong belief, and this has been my sentiment as of late. To share somebody with the next person, I personally feel like it doesn't take away anything from you. I don't know. That's my belief. Yes, maybe you can't share everything because there are certain things that aren't ready to be shared. But I'm just like, when something's ready to be shared, share it with the next person. It won't take away anything from you. You know, and I've been sharing stuff lately without expecting anything in return. Because I really do believe is that I'm giving out good energy. Because, you know, this idea and this concept of karma or do unto them is want them to do unto you.
Sure.
But in the biblical terms, I like the way it's phrased. Because in a different sense, when people speak about karma, it's always like, people always approach karma with the thing of, yeah, MJ, what you did to me will happen to you. But when you go to the word of God, it says do unto them. So it starts with you, what you give out first.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And then people don't think about that. It's like, what kind of energy are you giving out? who are you trying to be first?
Yeah.
Not what are other people influencing you to be. So, and it's just like I've just been looking at it that way lately. I'm like, yeah, no, but even the word of God, the way it phrases it, it's like, yeah, no, what comes around goes around, whatnot. Do unto them. They're phrasing right. Hey, maybe
it is. It is. What you do to us, it's basically saying what you do to others, it will be done back to you.
Basically.
Yeah.
But I think it's the order of how it's phrased for me.
Yeah.
Because we go around thinking that things happen to us, but we don't do things to.
Yeah. It's more or less the same when the Lord was saying, when the people wanted to stone the lady who committed adultery, and they wanted to stone her, and they were ready to cast the stone, and Jesus comes and he says, okay, is there anyone among you without a sin? But look at how ready they were.
Yeah.
So in other words, we do so many things that we are not even aware that we are affecting people, we are impacting lives. We are not even aware that it might come in a form of it's indirect, but the impact is always there.
Yeah.
So like what you are saying, it starts with you. And when you get good things, it's not about you are blessed or maybe you are lucky. No, go back to the good deeds that you've been doing.
Yeah.
That's it. Now it's payback time. Now it has to pay off.
And sometimes it's not even about it. You expecting it to pay off, but it's just it's the way things are.
Yeah.
But as well, if you're giving from a good place as well, it's just like, you know, I was sitting with a Muslim guy the other day. He was like, you know, you find out when you sit down with different friends. He's a friend of mine. He's Muslim, but we sit down and break bread together sometimes. You know, when you sit down with different religions and all that, and you guys realize that actually, no, we have the same principles down to the core of it. You know, he believes in giving as well, like giving it's his thing. I believe in giving as well. So we just like, you know, we understand. We speak the same language. Yes. Somewhere down to the core of it, there's a difference there, but at the end of the day, the principles are so similar. Yeah, you know, and I don't know. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So
right. I think, words of wisdom. You've given me something to think about. You know, yeah, you really gave me something to think about. And when you do things, I think giving becomes easier when you are not waiting for something to happen in return.
Yeah. That's true.
And it becomes a true giving because you are not giving from it's not giving should not be in a form of investment.
Yeah.
Do you understand? We always want an ROI on giving, and that's not how it works.
Yeah.
Giving is to give full self, give everything you have, and say, even if there's nothing in return, the law will take its course.
Somewhere down the line. It will,
but that has nothing to do with you. Your job is to give, and how it comes back, let the one who created the law to give it back.
It's simple.
And the church say, amen.
Amen.
That's how we started our show today, guys.
Yeah, guys. So today, I think we were just sitting, we were talking last night. We're talking about what the podcast has actually done for us.
Yeah.
You know, there's been so many comments, MJ. I think sometimes, you know, I sit down and read comments, and you realize that, actually, we are impacting lives.
Yeah.
When people can come back and be like, you guys have changed my life. How? Because we just sit here and we talk.
Yeah, like with all the clownish behavior we do here, what impact are you getting there? Are you getting comedy? Yeah,
and it's just like I become so touched by all of that because it's just like it's one of those things of like, okay, so actually when we sit down here for that young hour and a half, and we have discussions and we talk, there are people who come and interact, and they come and they listen, and they come and they take in, and they take food for thought. They take in food and like, actually, are those brews are saying something? Let me see what I can take from the conversation and apply it to my life. To understand that this podcast also, people's trading has become better because of this podcast. And it's not stuff that we're saying, there's stuff that you guys are saying in the comment section. Please, guys, let us know what this podcast has done for you. We're going to be sharing today. Please, in the comment section, before we get too far deep, because you know some of you don't make it to the full hour, but it's fine. Please share down below what impact has this podcast had on your life from the beginning of the Industry Chats podcast to now? If you can give us some of your favorite highlights, let us know. And then, that's what we're going to be doing today.
Yeah.
We're just going to be looking back because I think really it's special.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
It is. It feels like it was yesterday, but I think with all the episodes that we have done, one tend to think that, sure, how many, with so many episodes, like information is key. I mean, you cannot give what you don't have. So it always tells you that research is very important, irregardless of, when I sometimes do research and I'm doing research and my wife will ask me, what are you planning? And I'm like, no, it's for me. It's research for me. But as much as I can give it out to the podcast, it was not premeditated. It's always consuming, because you'll never know who you're going to meet with. You'll never know who you're going to sit down with. And some bit of information that you have. I mean, look at how we met. With the little information, people were able to watch, people were able to engage, and something like this was able to, I still remember the first day we spoke about me coming on the podcast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, when was that?
It was in May 2023. It was a cold day, by the way. It was the first day of...
You were wearing... were you wearing...
a background.
Yeah.
It was so cold that day. It was the first day of FMAS.
Oh, yes.
FMAS 23.
Yeah, 2023, correct.
Yeah, it was so cold that day. Yeah, I remember we spoke and I was just thinking, am I able to do this? Am I able to deliver? But I think what kept me going was I need to start. Let me rather start than if I fail, I fail. At least I know. Sometimes why we don't get help is because we don't look like we need help.
That's true.
It's like a person who's stuck with their car, he has two options. It's either you're going to put on the hazards and wait for help to come to you, or you're going to still put on the hazards and get off the car and start pushing. But what I've noticed is that those who start pushing the car tends to get help much quicker.
That's true.
Because the audience or the people passing by can see that
That's true.
you're actually doing something and you need help.
That's so true.
And when you don't want to take the first step and you're just sitting in the car and say, oh, God will bring somebody to help me, then people don't even notice that you need help. Because maybe some are even thinking you are a thief.
That's true.
Sitting in the car. So I think the best way to do anything in life is to start. Push it, you will get help.
Just start.
Just start.
Guys, and me, I'll share one day when the time comes part of my story as to how we actually started this. A lot of people who've been on the podcast know the story, but obviously I'll share it to the masses one day. What you basically just said is what happened to us. We just started.
Yeah.
And somehow along the way, someone was like, oh, you guys have started. Oh, okay. It's hard.
Try something because they see movement. So we don't get help because we don't move. People waiting for you to move, and moving has nothing to do with resources.
Yeah, and this goes down to the businesses that you guys are running.
Yeah.
If you're not already starting to make certain movements, how do you expect? And thing is, one thing you've noticed is that brokers are usually going to approach, not just brokers, but people will just generally approach a business that's moving. Yeah. And be like, oh, you have numbers, you have something. Or, okay, cool. You might not have it all together, to what you say. But if there's movement, I want to hop on a moving bus.
That's it. Jay calls it proof of concept. That's what you need to have. And that will, as much as you don't have the numbers, we focus too much on numbers. It's not really about numbers. Yeah, numbers are there for you, but what's the use of having numbers and you don't know how to convert them?
Yeah. Hey, I was in your live yesterday. 50 averaging people. Constantly. Gee, that's impressive.
Yeah, no, thank you, man.
That is impressive.
Yeah.
And it's just a thing of starting. And I remember the first live you did, I think you had about 20 people.
Yeah.
Around 20 people. Now look at you, averaging 50 a day.
Yeah, after the stream 250.
Imagine.
Yeah. It's all about And people don't understand that some of these things they see on TV, it's some of the things that they think maybe the concept came over coffee or it was a spiritual drip. Or the Lord says. Think about the whole concept of live trading. We talk about it, the three of us. Yeah, maybe do this. No, maybe do that. And one person will come with this idea, and it's there now. It's moving. But it didn't make sense when we were talking about it then. It was nerve-wracking because I used to focus on the chart. And now I don't do analysis. If I'm about to enter a trade, I don't do analysis. Yeah. Because my money's on the line. I want to enter first, make sure my stop loss is there, everything is there. That's when now I can do analysis. It's all about starting. So this guy was vlogging from a place where it was not easy to do so. But for the fact that he had his phone, he had an editing software on his phone, he did not have access to electricity. He was charging his phone at restaurants, but he's got like millions of followers on TikTok. Yeah, no resources at all, no electricity, no water, doesn't have access to that, just a cell phone.
That's powerful.
Yeah, it made me think that we are literally, now he's doing big brands.
That's powerful though.
Yeah. We're sitting on the money. Some people have powerful gadgets with them, but
this thing right here. Right here. And it doesn't have to be an iPhone. Truth.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
I think people like, no, the moment I get an iPhone, everything's gonna come together. Nah, guys. Maybe I'm talking like that because I have one. No. You might think that, no, it's not even the case.
Yeah.
Thing is, there's this thing, once I get an iPhone, things will come together. And it's like, nah. I've sat down with guys. I know Scooby always used to say he made more money on his
that phone that he spoke about.
On his other phone than his iPhone.
Yeah.
And it's like, when you actually sit down and you just like, guys, the smartphone. Just the smartphone. That's it.
Have a challenge for yourself. Get inside your house, apartment, wherever you stay, look at everything that is around and say, where is my money at? Because that piece of furniture there is a chair for you to sit on and start broadcasting. That's money. Some of the things you can use for decor, but now they are catching dust. So I'm giving you a challenge, guys. Get in your house, your office, whatever you have. Look at all the gadgets that you have there and just think, how can I utilize this and exchange it for currency?
Yeah. No, I fully agree.
That's it.
I fully agree. I want to just take a bit of a detour. I want to talk about brand for a little bit right now. There's a TikTok page right now. They've taken all our content.
Yeah.
And pushing. It's doing... Yeah, no, but we had to actually take a bit of legal action against it because you know what the issue is with that? We don't mind pages taking our content, repurposing our content for this, whatever, we understand that. But now this particular page has taken all our content, no edits, no nothing, TikTok, and it's doing really well. Yeah. But unfortunately, it's not our page. It doesn't belong to us. What if one day that person decides that, okay, now all these people followed me thinking I'm under the Top Trader SA banner, and we have no affiliation with this particular person. If it was repurposed and was whatnot, we were going to leave it. There's so many other pages we leave because we just say, hey, man, it's helping push the content because at the end of the day, it's about the content. But now, what if this particular person wakes up one day, score, guys, please leave me alone. And then they decide to change the entire brand to whatever, and then they start scamming people. But they built a following on the backs of our work. Yeah, man, I don't know, I've just been thinking about this, protecting your own brand as well. I think so many times we just tend to... MJ, I was looking at the document, man. There was a thing about like 8,000 word document that we needed to be submitted and whatnot. It was it was a whole thing because we were just like, if we don't act now and whatnot, then
Yeah.
what if? It's a what if situation because we don't have control over that. You know, you protect your own brand at the end of the day. Yes, we're talking about start. Once you start something, guys, you build it from scratch up, from the down up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's your duty as a person to protect your brand however you can. And I think that's what happens. So many guys in the industry have just kind of just been like, they don't need to protect their brands. They just let it be. People are talking. People are going to talk. Yes, people will talk. That is correct. But I think there come situations where you actually need to protect what you've built.
Yeah.
Because, hey, Rome wasn't built in a day. This wasn't built in a day.
Sure.
So if you're just gonna sit back and be like, and I just allow every Tom, Dick, and Harry to do as they please, then look, brokers protect their brands all the time.
Yeah, and they don't want to be associated with nonsense.
Yeah.
And that's where now protection comes in. You need a good PR.
Yeah.
You definitely need a good PR. And I think those are the things you need to start with as you are in the foundation phase. Understand how you protect yourself. And don't just leave it as it is. You know, someone was telling me, but Mr. President, you worry too much about these people that are using your name to scam. Yeah, just because it's not your brand, it's not your face there. You don't understand what it means to me, because as much as I know it's not me, and you are saying, don't worry, you know as long as you know it's not you. I'm like, I know it's not me, but the other person doesn't know that it's not me. And the other person, it's not really only about protecting myself, but to protect that end consumer, right? Because he wants to consume my services, but now he's been scammed for it. And what does it do? It gives a bad reputation to the industry at large. Now, some people are not able to eat. Brands cannot be associated with us because of such kind of things. So we always need to protect ourselves. We need a good PR. Send out letters out there, guys. If someone is copying you, is pushing your content, and you don't even get credit for it, I like what you're saying. One day it will bite you, and nobody know when that day is gonna come. So rather protect yourself now before it's too late.
Even if it's good intentions.
Yeah.
But, hey, unfortunately,
No.
you are the brand. Your business is your brand. So protect it by any means. Yeah, sorry, I just had to put that out there because it's been bothering me so much. At first I was like, nah, let's leave it, it's fine.
Sure.
But I think at some point things get a little bit too far, and there's certain situations that make you feel uneasy.
Yeah.
Because like I said, there's so many other pages that take our content, they repurpose it for whatever reason, and it's fine. MJ, sure, but let's push the content. But
it's cut and paste. Everything.
No edit, just cut, post. I was just like, hey, nah, let's not do this.
But how far can this technology go, man? Because some people click on certain links, instead of directing them to the right group, it's taking them to the other group. And I've experienced that last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, during the stream, someone clicked on my link. It took them to a separate link.
You lie.
I'm telling you. And that person is not even in the country. Then he texted me, but... why is your name you said what, Georgina? I thought your name is this, but now it's redirecting me to a page I don't know, and there's investments there. But when I click on the link, it's fine. So I don't know, man. I'm battling with a case now. People said I took money from them. Yeah, but it was thrown. There was no case there because they never put money in my account.
Okay.
Someone acted as me, and it was not me. And that's the consequences of, unfortunately, building a brand. There will be people that will eat out of you.
And you won't get a percentage.
You won't get nothing there. Get nothing there.
No, gee, looking back, what have we learned, MJ? What have we learned? What have we
not learned? I think that should be the question.
I mean, I feel like so far, what have we not learned? I think we're still going to go push into the EA space, the algorithmic space.
Yeah.
I know I was speaking to somebody, he's an algo trader. He's interested in coming onto the podcast. I think that will be very good conversation.
Sure.
Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna. There's still a lot, hey. This industry is massive. There's still a lot of different kind of conversations we're still gonna have. Yeah. So that's basically what we have not learned. I think obviously there's a few episodes along the way that have stood out for me. Yeah, I think definitely people might say it's favoritism. The episodes we do with Isaac, he's been back over and over again for a reason, for a very particular reason. But I think the day you and we had that click was after we did the episode earlier, Beast. The first there was a Beast FX, and then we came. I think after that day, we're like,
I think that's when we saw where this podcast was heading to.
Yeah.
After that episode.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
No, definitely. No, there's been lots of highlights, man. That's just to name a few, because I think every episode, and I enjoy. Oh, even Capital is the real boss. Yes, that's one of my personal favorites. I won't lie there. Yeah, that was a psychology masterclass right there, if we're being really honest.
Yeah, and a lot of people say they need part 2 of it, but I think we're gonna have to do it in a different format.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a seminar about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, let's do a part 2 of Capital is Real Boss.
Seminars are hot right now, so might as well, eh?
All right, you let us know in the comment section if you want Capital is Real Boss. We can even do all cities.
Yeah.
Start in Joburg, go to Cape Town, Durban, and...
Yeah, that sounds nice. Capital is the real boss. Yeah, so, a lot of episodes have really stood out for me. But you know what? I think one of the things being also part of the post-production is watching back the episodes. Yeah, MJ, sometimes when you're editing, okay, personally for me, when I'm watching our episodes, I'll forget that I'm editing because the conversation is just so good. I find myself laughing there because you come through with the jokes. I won't lie.
I think there's a certain spirit that we get when we are in front of the mics, because when you also watch yourself, you're like, did I really say that?
Yeah, so I think just watching back the episodes, like every conversation has mattered. Yes, there's one episode which I do regret us putting out. One out of everything. But it's fine. You remember?
I know that one.
But apart from that, I think every single conversation that we've had on this podcast has been crucial and important.
Unique.
Yeah.
Every guest that comes here, they are unique in their own way, and they deliver in a certain way that,
you don't expect.
You don't expect. Yeah. And that's the beauty of broadcasting. That what you see out there and what you hear sometimes does not match. So you see someone and you're like, okay, and let them come here. And like, oh, okay. Now I know what you are about. That there and what you say, they don't mix.
Yeah.
So that's the beauty of it. It's so unpredictable. Because you would never know that some of the people that come here, they've got jokes, eh? Like you always see them as serious until you sit down with them. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know you have some jokes, some puns there, 1 or 2. So unique in its own way. But fantastic episodes we've had in the past.
Yeah. And I know I'm just going to regurgitate what basically just said. I'm just going to regurgitate what Jay just said. Next thing, I'm like, why are you calling me that other name?
Guys, people don't understand what we go through,
So, I think also just learning from different business developers has been so important.
Yeah.
Learning how the broker actually works behind the scene. I think those conversations have been like, yo, guys, really?
Yeah.
Even me, so I sit down here. I don't know everything. I ask questions. Gee, my life is about asking questions.
Yeah, sure.
Because one thing I realize is that, whenever I enter any room I enter, I understand is that I'm not the smartest person in that room. And I know that I'm fully aware of that because I'm there to learn. Whether or not there may be signs that, some people gotta get short. But at the same time, it's just like, but I'm here, you're here. You're another human being. You have different life experiences than I do. Yeah. So I'm willing to learn from you right now.
Yeah.
No matter even like young kids, high school kids or whatnot, I'm willing to learn from the next person, because it's just like, oh man, everyone's got, and you can grasp anything from anyone, if you ask the correct questions. So yeah, guys, just those episodes really just shedding light on the industry. I've been learning a lot about the industry, and sometimes I get shocked sitting here. I'd be like, "Hi, that's right. Oh, guys, no way." So when you guys are feeling shocked at home, even me, I'm sitting here, I'm like, yo. Even after episodes, MJ and I myself will be like, nah.
Yeah. Are we really going to upload that? Yeah, and that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it when you realize that industry chat is about the industry, because we speak industry before cameras start rolling. We speak about the industry even after. And this is what Jay always complains about. Especially when in the parking lot and we are discussing it, like, you should have said that. Why? Because there's a lot to say. There's a lot we do. There's a lot to give in this industry. There's a lot to learn. I believe progress is all about asking. If you want to see progress in your life, ask. You would never also know. You realize how much you don't know until you people come here. Then you realize that, hey, I still have a lot of work to do.
So true.
A lot of research to make, because people are sharing things I was not even aware they exist. Yeah. So, and sometimes it's nice when you're having a guest that shares the same sentiments as you, and you're like, yeah, it's back at you. You thought I was the only one crazy, especially the full margin and the risk management.
I know, but oh man, it would have been nice. But let me not go there.
Go. Yeah.
No, I think I must invite a full margin trader for the podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
But because that episode we had Libo Babalo.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was very funny.
Yeah, it was fun. Though.
We need another one.
I've got someone in mind. He's a big guy. Yeah.
Yeah, no, let him come and let's.
Because I guess we said we're wanna clock 100 and then we're done.
Yeah, so we have 3 episodes to go. So one guy already we sharp with 1 episode. So these are the 2 episodes. We'll see what we can do.
Oh no, and I've also got another
okay,
one.
so we are left with 1 episode. So we need 1 guest for another episode.
I'm still sad about the Mama V situation. Let's leave
Mama
that.
V, wherever you are. Mama V, wherever you are. So who is Mama? Mama V is one lady I've mentored. She was in her, like, she took pension, and she's old and she's a hardcore trader. I lost touch with Mama V. I don't know where. Mama V, if you're watching, please hit me up. I need you, and I need you to come to the podcast. She has a story to tell, man.
Yeah.
She's so much energy for her age. Like, she would be in the trading floor, you would think she's the youngest. So much positive. She takes losses. Look, she will encourage you. And thinking about her age, and for the fact that this is a male-dominated industry, she's a woman and she's taking charge, and she's a full-time trader from pension. Mama V, again, please let me know where you are. Hit me up. I've been trying to get hold of you and I cannot get hold of you. Yeah, we still need Mama V on the podcast.
No, she's needed. Ever since you told me the story,
man.
Every now and then I ask.
I know. Especially when it's towards Thursday. Okay, who are we having? Hey, Mama V. I know.
But I'm just tired.
Mama V, Yeah.
Yeah, no, but it's been beautiful, man. Like, I've really learned. I've grown as a person. I think I've grown as a trader as well. Yeah. And but I think the important part is growing as a person, as an individual. Because I think we have so many conversations that lead towards self-development or development of self for people, for myself, for people out there. So I think, hey man, we're not here to play, guys. We haven't been here to play, but we've definitely been here to impact, and we are grateful for allowing us to grace your screens on Tuesdays at 6. Sometimes it's 8. Sometimes it's not a Tuesday, but we thank you.
But it's and people always get angry if we don't upload.
Yeah, no, whether we.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
DMs are coming. Kante, it's a Tuesday.
Guys, you're messing up with my Tuesday.
And I think that's what happened this past Tuesday during the live stream. I'm like, guys, it's a Tuesday. You know what time is it? It's 6 o'clock. Industry chat. We're gonna talk about something interesting.
Yeah. Can't know.
10 past 6.
Hey.
What's up? You're coming like, and then you said tonight. So, yeah, but we're really trying our best.
Yeah, no, we're really trying our best. Ice busy boy. Ice busy.
Hey, well, one episode, yeah. It's busy. Bunch isn't busy. Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know, man. That I think from my side, obviously, there's still a whole lot to be said.
Yeah.
Yeah, those I think I've kind of highlighted a couple moments for me that have just stood out.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's so much more. MJ, like you really enjoy, like, ish. Like I said, we're grateful that you guys show up on Tuesdays to watch Industry Chats podcast. We are grateful because, guys, we wouldn't be here if you guys were not here, honestly. Like, if there was no support, and we're a growing community, eh? We're growing. Hanyan, small, but we're getting there, we have a very stable following every Tuesday. Yeah, I was about to say, when it hit me the most, because what's crazy about this whole thing is that we can be here today in the studio shooting. Cool. There can be somebody wherever they are watching. Okay, cool. Yes, they can comment. Cool. But we're also pushing our own things on the side. We're also trying to push other businesses. We're also trying to, we're trying to make something of ourselves. We become so busy. Yes, the comments can be all replied to and all that. But I think the moment you bump into somebody who watches the show and you realize that, no, actually, this responsibility is massive. Yeah. But I think when there was a guy I bumped into, I think it was Jack. Oh yeah, shout out to Jack. Jack, yes, from Durban. When we spoke, he was like, Chief, if you guys don't drop on Tuesdays, what are we supposed to do? Yeah. I'm like, no, you can't put that on me. He's like, yeah, but you guys drop on Tuesdays at 6. Yeah. That's my
generations.
Chief, I'm there. So I think that's when I felt the true weight of the podcast for me, was this year. Yeah. And at first, I was just like, it's just a podcast. I'm just pushing. But then you realize that there's someone out there who's like, hey, my 6 o'clock schedule for Tuesday, it's I'm going to go chill with these guys.
Yeah. And it always feels good when you watch it when it drops.
Yeah.
People always say when you watch it the next day, it doesn't feel good. You want to watch it when it drops because you want to be the first one to comment. Yeah. You know what hit me also the most was when I sit down with industry giants like Jawusos.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking to him and you're having a conversation and it's like, that episode. And I'm like, dude, it's like you watch every episode. And it's like, no, this is my generations. You know how we used to say 8 o'clock, especially in the black community, 8 o'clock, it's generations time. Yeah. So Souls was telling me, no, 6 o'clock is generation for my house. I need to watch Industry Chats. And I'm like, yeah, it hits you when industry players, especially giants like him, they learn, they maximize on what they take from the podcast. So
that responsibility is heavy.
Then it makes you think that if he's the one. And what also shocked me was, I'm not going to mention her name, someone from FMAS, and I was like, because she's like the biggest thing, she's blowing, and I don't know if I mentioned this on the podcast.
That's not it.
No, but I don't want to mention her name. But what I'm saying is that coming across her at FMAS, it was the 3 of us, and like she spoke to us as if we've known one another for quite some time. It's like, no, I watch. And I was grateful that it's not all, it's how you see the podcast, whether positive or negative. So shout out to everyone that is watching.
Yeah, and to the lives that are changed. Guys, go change someone else's life as well. Go pass it on to the next person it is, or tell them to subscribe. 7,000 subscribers, guys. We're almost there.
Yeah.
Guys, huge announcement. I think we'll make the announcement at 95. 96.
We're on 97.
No, fam, we're 93. What are you talking about? 7,000 subscribers to go.
No, you know what you're confusing now?
What?
We are on 97 episode.
Oh no.
You are on 9. You are talking about subscribers. He's talking about episodes.
Oh, my bad. I'm saying announcements to make the big announcement for the big
Hey,
At
announcement
95.
to make the big announcement.
Yeah. We're definitely going to be making a very big announcement. We're excited. I wish I could say everything today, but guys, let's wait a bit. Get us to 95, and then we'll start talking.
Yeah.
And then, we'll start talking serious things, guys. Finally, something that we've always wanted to happen. We've been seeing it happen, guys. Road to 100K. Yeah, we're gonna make it a reality, but we realize something is that this podcast is it's not ours.
Yeah.
I think some reason it belongs to the viewers as well. It belongs to us, the industry, in a sense, you know.
Yeah.
Because I think it's just like it's one of the very few platforms in the country that are just doing it fully. You understand? So I think people just feel like, hey, we've watched this grow. So guys, this 100K subscribers, it's not going to be a small thing. It's going to be a big thing.
Yeah.
I've said too much.
Yeah, the brand doesn't belong to us, it belongs to the people. This is what I've learned from the business school. They always said you must understand that as much as you are the owner of the brand doesn't belong to you.
That's powerful.
Yeah. So the brand belongs to the people. Without the people, there's no brand. There's you.
That's true.
So we need to outlive these brands. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, no, guys, yo, MJ.
Don't tell me we're done.
Oh, no, hey, I was about to ask, what else do you have to say? Like I was about to say we're done.
Well, I'm still talking about the previous episodes.
Oh, yes.
You still remember I forgot his name.
Man.
Kanake man.
Brown, or was it...
I think he came after the Kgasi foreign affairs guys.
who was it?
What's his name? So much energy. I was talking about, I remember I made money and I jumped into swimming pool. He's a good storyteller.
Oh, yeah, it's been a lot, eh?
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about.
I think I do. I think I remember.
Yeah, you know him. I was like, I remember I made that money and I had an apartment and I was chased out.
Smanga.
Smanga is a good storyteller. I think Smanga has a career in storytelling.
Yeah.
He needs to pursue that.
Yeah.
One of my favorites as well. He says a lot. You know, when I look at Smanga and Busy Boy, same character.
Same WhatsApp group.
Yeah, same WhatsApp group. I also enjoyed the Ola, obviously, the Ola episode where we spoke about, in particular, EA, because I think for me, what I took from that episode is that we share the same sentiments in terms of risk management. So it was like, yeah, I'm not crazy. There are people like this that exist. And how can we forget the Tabiso episode? I think for me, that blew me away.
I think it was like a good way to wrap everything up.
No, that was a good way to close the podcast. And like Tabiso just dropped the mic.
Yeah, she really did drop the mic.
Yeah, no, he did. She did.
100%. If you guys haven't watched an episode, go watch an episode. You know, it's crazy. It's all these episodes like that don't get the proper traction they need.
Sure.
And that episode.
Why is that though? Why is that?
I mean, there's a whole lot of factors, if we're being honest, though. I mean, sometimes, you know, when you go look back at a video that you've done and kind of, because you also need to backtest as well what we do as well. So thumbnails, titles, whatnot. You think that sometimes it's about that, not that, but I don't know, man. Like, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hashtag get a license.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually wanted that to make a noise, but we can still make it.
Yeah,
Hashtag
100%.
get a license.
110%.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, guys, I want to put this disclaimer. I don't sell signals. I repeat, I don't sell signals. There's a guy who's selling signals in my name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, someone told me that day when I use signals are always losing. Guys, I don't sell signals. I don't have a signal group and I'm not licensed as yet.
And for those who saw me on MJ's live for Hot Signal, I was joking, guys.
Oh, hey. Were you with him? You saw what he did yesterday. He went on the live stream and was like, Mr. President, give me a hot signal. Yeah. Signals are there. But I don't sell signals. I just wanted to get that off my chest.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't sell signals. I'm not licensed as yet. Don't forget as yet.
As yet.
Yeah.
That should be the conversation we're having with all the IBs. As yet.
Yeah. As yet. And don't forget the gala. Hey, how are we forgetting about the gala? Guys, the 21st of September, we're having gala with the president. And please, someone ask me, which president? Which other president do you know? Dinner with the president, dinner with me, and like I said, the TTSA crew will be there. I know some of you like, as long as TTSA is there, I'm going. Yeah, you will meet them. You've always seen him on screen and like, I want to meet him one day. Come to the gala. We actually got a venue, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Do you know this restaurant, the Bull Run?
Oh, yes.
Did you know that their menu, it's a Forex menu?
Mm-hmm.
We go in there.
Perfect location. You know, that's actually where we shot the first season of Market Masters.
Is it?
Yeah, there's inside the Protea Hotel, the Bull Run is there.
Yeah.
Protea Hotel, there's a studio in there.
Oh, okay.
That's where we shot the first season of Market. And then obviously across, guys, it's JSC. So you feel inspired there.
Yeah.
Oh, you see? Come have president with the dinner.
Yeah.
Eh? Yo.
Come have president with the dinner. No, it's clear that we are closing the show, guys. You're going to have a president with the dinner.
I'm a bundles up penny.
Yeah, I know, it depleted.
But guys, let me be honest. Hey, I don't really speak this much English in real life. So,
don't lie. For those who don't know him and his brother speaking English all the time. And I could be looking at them like, guys, why are we speaking English? The cameras are not rolling. Speak English all the time. Speaking English all the time. Yeah, and after the dinner, they must not go on the JC and knock there. Give me a signal. Do you not treat this?
Yeah, no, man, it's been so beautiful though. It really has been so beautiful to everyone who's contributed to the to the podcast in their own capacity, because there's been so many people behind the scenes who've come and gone, who've contributed to the podcast.
Yeah, sure.
We appreciate them, time and time again. Yes, I know it's just us now pushing.
Yeah.
But I think just from time and time again, we've had extra people on cameras, whatnot, coming through to help, to assist.
Sure.
When we needed that, I know when we went to Haktis, we had people coming to assist us as well. Just a big thank you to everyone along the way. It's been really good though. It's been really good.
And obviously, thank you to Octa.
A big thank you to Octa, because it's always crazy. Because when it's just like, because a lot of people look at the time, when I was pitching this to be part of the agreement to Octa, they were looking at Market Masters only. They were just like, no, we just want Market Masters. Just give us Market Masters. I was just like, no, but guys,
relax.
We are here.
Yeah.
So thank you for keeping the lights on. We appreciate that. Yeah, big shout out to Octa. Big shout out to Diana, Terrence, the whole team over there at Octa for constantly supporting the vision. And
that's one thing about working with Octa. Yeah, you don't get funny phone calls.
Yeah,
you don't get funny phone calls.
We've had our fair share, but it's fine. Or messages or whatnot, or people who are just angry because. But it's fine. We move.
It's been an amazing journey. It had to come to an end. Every good thing comes to an end. Yeah, we're gonna miss the cameras. We're gonna miss
But like we said, 3 more episodes. Like, yeah. And
Yeah.
like, we look at that blunder, wait.
Yeah.
We're actually just supposed to wait for episode 100 and then say goodbye proper.
Yeah. But at least we're preparing them because they were going to be angry. How do you shut down the podcast like that? So, yeah, guys, you still have 3 more episodes to go and the lights will be off.
Yeah.
It's sad, but we'll see one another on the streets.
Yep.
What I like about the streets, there are no comment section there. Say it in our face.
And for those of the balls to say in our face, when you say something, stand on business, guys.
Yeah,
if you're going to say something to my face and I ask you a question back, don't chicken out, dog. No, I look nice now, Mara, guys. If you hotla me the wrong way.
They don't know. No, they must ask. They don't know.
Are you people like you like take? I was gonna say something, Mara. Let me, my pastor's here. Let me not use some strong language. And my mom watches, so let me not use strong language today. So yeah. Yeah,
and shout out to our families for supporting us, man, in this journey as well. We appreciate their support.
No, 100%.
Yeah, and by the way, guys, I got a very interesting DM sometime. Someone asked me, he said, "My pastor, tell me, is Forex gambling? Is it a sin to trade?"
Oh, yeah. I think I saw that somewhere. Was it there? Yeah.
Yeah. So I responded to the person, say, just because it's digital, it doesn't make it gambling. Yeah. Forex is like Pick and Pay. Forex is like ShopRite. That's it. It's digitalized.
Kunje, gambling is a sin, right? No, I'm asking.
Let's not get there.
Hey, everyone's clearing their throats. Hey.
Yeah. Nah, me, I will look at the person who pays me to be here. As soon as you say that, I saw his face, it's like, okay.
Hey, bye.
So yeah.
Yeah, and also to the parents. I know it's to the families, but specifically to the parents. My mom and my dad.
Yeah, sure.
My labs are bongs. Yeah, no, big up to them, shout out to them, because I think
you call them by those names. Malebs and bongs.
Okay, very occasionally, guys. My name's Mr. and Mrs. Tembane, guys.
Yeah.
For the rest of us. I hope they don't have an issue with that. Yeah, no,
but I don't think they will.
Wait. Those times. Actually to come by the house.
Yeah, no, I definitely.
You must bring the family. Actually.
Yeah, no.
I'm already planning.
I promised Tembane Senior. Yeah, I need to come. Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, no, you must actually bring the family. Actually, I must come have a bride there, and I know my dad loves meat.
Yeah, pastors love meat, so me and him are gonna get along. Yeah,
no, 100%.
It's nice, for the fact that you said it tells us a lot about the relationship you have with your parents. If you can call them by their I never used to call my dad Papa. Yeah, like it was difficult for me to call him Papa.
Okay.
And it was difficult for me to call him Dad. So I used to call him Jita.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we had those vibes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but the streets were calling him Desperado. Yeah, it was.
You guys don't know MJ's other life, guys.
Yeah.
Desperado.
Yeah, Desperado is my father's name, nickname that he had because of how many guns he used to carry. And but not because he was ghetto, it's just to protect his legacy, protect himself as well from running shebeens. You always have to have something.
That's a dangerous game.
Yeah, very dangerous. So it was funny that you're having a dad and my mom is a pastor. So when I grew up in a very... The arrangement there was very funny. Yeah. On the other hand, it's guns. On the other hand, we are praying. So, but shout out to my mom as well. And RIP to my dad, man. I miss him every day. And I want to say to those that are having fathers, please make sure that you enjoy the time while you still can.
Yeah, and guys, ask questions, eh?
Please.
Ask them questions. I know sometimes it's weird. Just even ask one question every week. Yeah, and because I know relationships with dads are very tricky, eh?
Yeah,
a lot of people.
No, to male. You know, daddies always fight with male. You know, my daddy used to fight with me a lot. And I'm like, why don't you fight with my sisters the way you fight me? You know? So, but every moment you have with your dad and with your mom, let me tell you something, you are writing a story.
Yeah,
because once they are no longer there, it's what is going to be continuously be playing in your mind. So that high, that house you need to appreciate that moment, man. Once it's no longer there, it's very painful. So embrace it.
Ask questions about their childhood. The stories that are there. Gee.
Yeah, and ask them about how they met. You know how your parents met? Mm-hmm. I'm sure it was interesting. Yeah?
Hey, thing is, I think I heard different versions of it.
It's always the case. Black parents, they always give us different stories. I thought that was the only one. Yeah.
But yeah, and I think actually they're celebrating 30 years this year of marriage.
Wow.
Yeah.
I really need that bride. There's a lot to learn.
I feel the one thing about my parents are they besties. Like they can have their own little things, but they are besties. Like
that's what is important, man.
Yeah. I remember I had a friend who came over one time.
Yeah.
And we were chilling outside. My parents also chilling there in the little corner there. But no, and my friend was like, "Hey, dog, me I also want that. Look at those two, and you can tell that they're friends, dog."
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's it from me. I feel like I've shared so much about my personal life that I never share, but it's fine.
Yeah, it was important for you to share because you're counting the days you're gonna be on camera. You only have 3 episodes, you're gone. So share as much as you can.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, but shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for coming every Tuesday. And if you cannot make it, we know that you watch. And some of you put it on repeat. Some of you go as far as making clips. I think that's what I appreciated about this podcast. So somebody said, I made clips of what you guys say. And when I joke, I listen to.
It's crazy.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, yeah, if it wasn't for you, this was not going to be possible. So yeah, shout out to our management as well.
To Jay,
the CEO,
the guy who makes us look good on camera.
Yeah, I don't want to lie, guys. Jay knows his stuff. Yeah. That's one thing I can tell you. And people that are behind camera sometimes they are not well appreciated. They can appreciate us because they see us, but. Man, there are certain things we are going to ruin this podcast by saying. But there's someone who's always watching, and it's never we always get it right when Jay is here and he's watching. There was a time Jay was not here. I was not in the mood. I don't want to lie. I'm confessing, guys. Jay was not here, and I feel like there's a piece of me missing. Because there's no one to reprimand me. So it's like when you are at work and your boss is not there. Yeah, some they enjoy, but with us is the other way around.
No, big shout out to Jay. If you guys know Jay, you know Jay. Real big shout out to him for holding it down, guys. We have cameras here. Yeah. But sometimes it's just the 3 of us. And Jay holds it down, eh?
One man.
He's
a producer, he's a director, he's a script writer, he's a makeup artist, he does the staging, he does everything. So what you see here.
And I always say, I always tell
hey, don't call him by the other name. In fact, I call him with his name that no one calls him.
One thing about Jay, I always remind him, was like, how we wouldn't be here if he didn't choose to walk this journey with me.
Yeah, definitely.
Like we would not be here at all.
Yeah.
But apart from that, boy, love you, boy.
He deserves a bit. He deserves a bit. Yeah, one day you'll see him. One day you'll see him.
But then some people have seen him, you know, when he walks in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Now and then, once every blue moon.
Yeah. But I think when we were at FMAS, so he was documenting something. Some people were coming like, can I do like an interview? They was like, nope. When is your interview going to be released? 2030? Is it 2030?
I don't want to say too much.
No, that's why I'm asking you, not you. It's 20 what?
Hey, MJ, don't put dates on things. What if we want to release next week? How?
No, it can never be next week. But that one I know, because this one is a serious documentary. There's a serious documentary. Well, I can't wait for 100,000, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
I really can't wait for 100,000.
Yeah, man. It's surreal. Doesn't it? Like, it's really surreal. I think just to have made it this far. Yeah, but hey, man. We got still 3 more episodes, so
and it's sad that when we hit 100,000, the podcast is not gonna be there. It's so sad.
Yeah, but it's fine.
But anyway, guys, we still have more 3 episodes to go. Shout out to you guys. Thank you. And to the TTSA family, thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you for accepting the opportunity.
Yeah.
So, until kusexasa, guys. Anyway, we love you guys.
Yeah, I still have to now check my CV because when I joined TTSA, guys, I threw away my CV.
Yeah.
So now I have to now go and knock.
But there's lots of jobs out there.
Yeah, well, they want to work with me.
The podcast, there's lots of podcasts happening now. Anyway, I've started.
There are podcasts.
I've started.
Look, let me address that. There are podcasts and there is a podcast. I'll close with that.
We love you guys.
Those podcasts I have to knock now. Here's my CV. I know how to talk.
We love you guys so much. And we'll see you guys next week.
For another episode. Almost getting there.
All right, myself, Nqobile Tembane.
His Excellency, I don't even feel like saying I'm a president anymore since we're shutting down this thing. MJ Givens Kgasi, son of Desperado.
Cheers, guys. A Desperado.